establish, if you want a ball of dough to grow, what do? Do you put the leaven inside or do you sprinkle the leaven outside? Of course, you put it inside and then the dough grows from inside out, right? Let me ask you, did Jesus plan to establish His kingdom by force of arms, by taking over the civil power of the world? Absolutely not. He knew that He had to implant His Spirit in the hearts of people through the preaching of God's Word, and then by implanting the principles of His kingdom in the heart, the kingdom would then what? Would grow, spiritually speaking. Now I would like us to go to the end of the ministry of Jesus. Go with me to John chapter 11, 47 to 49. We've set the basis now for some very important things that we're going to study regarding the final days of Jesus before His crucifixion. John chapter 11, verses 47 and 49. The Jewish council gathered together because Jesus had resurrected Lazarus and everybody was following Jesus. They were impressed by His teaching. So they said, we have to do something about this man because pretty soon the whole nation is going to be following Him. So they gathered in this council, in the Sanhedrin. There were 70 members in the Sanhedrin. And notice how the story develops. Then the chief priests and the Pharisees gathered a council and said, what shall we do? For this man works many signs. If we let him alone like this, everyone will believe in him. And now notice their fear. Everyone will believe in him, and the Romans will come and take away both our place and our nation. What are they saying? They're saying, listen, we have to eliminate public enemy number one, or else the Romans are going to destroy our nation. Our nation is going to cease to exist. Interesting. Did their nation fall? Yes. It fell by what they did. We're going to notice. Verse 49. And one of them, Caiaphas, being high priest that year, said to them, you know nothing at all, nor do you consider that it is expedient for us that one man should die for the people, and not that the whole nation should perish. In other words, Caiaphas was saying this man needs to die to save the nation. He just didn't understand the sense in which the death of Jesus was going to save the nation. He thought that the nation was going to be saved literally, politically, by destroying Jesus. What he didn't know is that Jesus, by His death, was going to save the human race. How? Spiritually, not politically. Because Jesus came to establish His spiritual kingdom. He did not come to take over the political system of the world. A little bit later on, Peter, actually Jesus was in the Garden of Gethsemane. They came to arrest Him. And I want you to notice what Peter did. And remember this because we're going to come back to it in the next 3 or 4 lectures. Matthew 26 and verses 50 to 52. Now we're going to talk about the final days of Jesus before His ascension to heaven. Matthew 26 verse 50.